Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Max Scherzer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Philadelphia.
Striding into the box, Gene Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. On the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Scherzer, originally from the state of Missouri, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Hernandez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That is third.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Severino gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game.
High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Herrera at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, Dero, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now is Anthony Rendon. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end. And Dero, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline, Dan. Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy that has no chase percentage whatsoever.
And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, Dero. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nationals leave 1. Still no score. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Just foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Matt Adams now. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's gone 3 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hernandez right there, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Nick Williams. Pretty swing at the dish, but in the outfield as well, this guy can go get it in the gap. Not the strongest of arms, but very accurate. Not a lot of guys are going to test it coming around third.
Striding in now for the Nats, Brian Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. There is Franco. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Howie Kendrick, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Franco has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 15 hits in 45 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Herrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
So with one gone for him here in the inning, let's check out our current standings, and you can see they enter play with a 2-game lead in the division race. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Third inning, no score to this point. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Count is 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 5.
Pedro Severino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Max Scherzer. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 delivery out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball, and this will bang up against the wall, and he's safe.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Left side, but well fouled. Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Turner at second with 2 down. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the top of inning number 4. Nationals on top 1-0. Gene Segura standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. One and two. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies strand one. It remains 1-0. Now batting, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The left fielder.
I got your message.
Soto.
Welcome to the stream.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1.
Thanks.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Can you permission?
Liner toward right center.
Me, please.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking.
Hey, if that's you in the chat room, you got to stop sending me messages because it's messing up the video. If that's you in the chat room sending me messages to the PS4, you have to stop sending me that because it's messing up the video. All right? So you got to stop sending me messages through the PS4 Messenger when I'm live streaming. If you do that, it's going to mess up the video as you can see it. So I'm going to let you know now. I'm going to give you a warning. And I'm going to let you know during this video. But if you continue to do this, I may have to block you off the channel. Because I told you about this sometime before. You can send me messages in the chat room when I'm live streaming. That's no problem. But when I'm live streaming, when I'm live, listen, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, buddy. We're cool. I'm not mad at you. But the reason why I'm saying that, because I want this video to come out good, because we got a lot of people that's going to watch the video. So whenever you send me a message on PS4, when I'm live streaming, it messes up the video. That black thing comes out on the left side of the screen. So when you send me a message, make sure you send it to me through the chat room, please. Thank you.
Looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Soto stands at second with no outs. Count remains 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
The 0-2 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher.
Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he chased it in the dirt. Severino recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Realmuto is retired, and there's one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now in the box, Nick Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping up now, Odubel Herrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Herrera on second. Franco on at first with 2 down. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pedro Severino, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Pedro Severino.
Now here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura has it. And that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number 31.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Pitch is popped up. Hoskins moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared off to the right side. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. Chopper foul. Hernandez, base runner at first with one out. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. So striding in, Adam Eaton earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Franco is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Skied into straightaway right. Kendrick has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Right side, but it's well foul. Ready with the 0-2. Popped up. Rendon is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. Liner in there for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Washington, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Loud contact by Dozier, and a ball with carry to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career. As the Nats move out in front now, 3-0. Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Pedro Severino. One run in and one gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set, and the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at bat.
Turner.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Severino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped up. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the third out. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 3-0 Washington. Andrew McCutchen is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Soto has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. from the stretch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Hoskins brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Eaton gets it back in quickly, and they'll wind up putting the stop sign up at third base.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Ready with the 1-0. That should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The set and the 2-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Phillies leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Striding in, Adam Eaton. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now
so his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Neris has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty D, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing. 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Line to the right side, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in, Nick Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Nick Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
The center fielder.
In now, Odubel Herrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Going for strikeout number 15. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that misses. 2-1. Pitch is popped up. He makes the catch, and the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Nationals win for the 96th time, most in the division. Max Scherzer hangs win number 11 on his line with 15 strikeouts. Aaron Nola takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
On 7 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, Max Scherzer struck out 15 overall with the win as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 3-0. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. As of right now, the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East division. They own a 2.5 game advantage, while the Phillies are third in the division, 8 games out of first. The New York Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they walked off to an extra inning win against the Marlins 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in fourth place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 8-0. In the standings, the Diamondbacks are in fourth place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cardinals are in third place in the NL Central, 10.5 back. The Baltimore Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 11-5. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Daniel Robertson drove in 4 and had a home run, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 4-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. Heading into the day, the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division, 19 games out of first, while the Red Sox are second in the division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.